Hello, YouTubers. Hello, world. I want to say thank you to you. Thank you for your votes and your kindness. We ran a poll over the last few days. Harry's Spare. Will you be buying a copy? And it's interesting the kind of zeitgeist that's around at the moment. Because Harry comes across as quite plausible. He comes across as quite a communicator. I mean, he's had the best of the best training him, I'm sure. But will you be buying a copy of Spare? 56% said no. 6% said yes. 23% said, I'm not interested in anything he has to say in his book or on telly. And 15% said, I wish they would just stop whining and leave us alone. And there seems to be, when I bought Tom Bauer's book Revenge, started reading it, and I said I would do some videos on here, I think there was an appetite for it. But I'm getting the feeling, and I'm going to read out some of the comments, because I'm not going to get into the book this time. This is just around the poll that we ran for a few days, with over 450 responses. Thank you very much for those. There is a feeling that I'm picking up that people are not interested. Either of them. Because her book's next. Can you imagine? Who was the ghostwriter? Who was the ghostwriter? I mean, did Harry sort of? Or was it? Did Meghan have a word with the ghostwriter while he was in the garden having a joint? I mean, what? Jen Beattie says, Adrian, I would love to hear back from you tomorrow. All the best with the book. Thank you, Jen. Chocolate Frenzy. Adrian, I'm glad you're going to trawl through the pages of this for us. I don't think I could do it and hold on to any food that I may have consumed. Ouch. Be interested in your take on it. The interviews have been enough to put people into a deep sleep. I watched them all. I won't get those 4 hours back. He was never as bitter before Meghan slithered into his life. Shame on him for his betrayal of his family. George Diver says, two spoilt, self-centred tossers. William only done what I would have done. As in, well, they're saying, oh, he pushed him and broke his necklace. I've never worn a necklace in my life. Women wear necklaces. Men wear chains. And that's the first anomaly that I was drawn to, thinking, I go, what kind of, I mean, I know they're posh. I know he's a prince of the, a blood prince of the royal realm, but really? Me necklace? Grow a pair. And then you would be ginger bollocks. Back in the day, Adrian, data marketing bullshine proves you are an agent, Adrian. Agent of who? I mean, I'd love to show you me man from Uncle badge. P.S. Anyone gives a flying about the monarchy is, logically speaking, a moron. That's my opinion. Sorry it doesn't fit your options. Have you been to any anger management classes back in the day too? Gary Hill, Adrian, first and the third option. The first and the third option would be no, and I'm not interested in anything he has to say in his book or telly. The Motorcycle Restorer. Thank you for your comment. I'm getting a book on fly fishing by J.R. Hartley instead. Ouch. Alan Pape says, sooner or later the book will be in the bargain bins for 99p, and I still won't buy one. Chalky White, nah, not a chance. Anne-Marie Stones, definitely just wish they would go away, live their lives, and stop moaning. I mean, there's been some rumours on the net, whether these are true or not. I don't know whether there's any truth in them, but there's rumours going around that they don't even live together. They just get together for the publicity. I mean, it's madness. It's utter madness. So this situation changes, not on a daily basis. It's literally on an hourly basis. It's moving so fast. And I almost can't keep up with it and read the book at the same time. To Ronald Custard, I will use it as bog paper. Let's hope it doesn't have glossy pages. DJ Bethel, won't buy it, won't read it, or might read sections of it. I'll do that work for you, I promise. Liam Hennessy, sorry Liam, they're all as bad as each other. You see, that's the general feeling. Everybody's like, just shut that up. That's not the commenters, that's Henry, Arthur, David, Charles, or however many names he's got. Kevin Etheridge, I won't be buying the book, but if you want to take one for the team, I'd be interested in watching a vlog with your thoughts on it. It's coming. Look, I will say, the bit that I read the first 70 pages or so, and it's very well written. I have to give it to the author, whoever they may be. It's very well written. But some of it is just... Let me finish off these last couple of comments and then I'll add one. Mountain 4866, spare me, more like. And Dan the Van, I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than read that rubbish. I think you speak for all of us, Dan. But I'm taking one for the team. I'm reading through it. So that my initial thoughts around the book, Harry is a very troubled boy. Harry needs some very specialist and deep help. If you want to talk about Oedipus complex, off the top of my head, Oedipus is a deep association with the parent of the opposite sex with aggression towards the parent of the same sex. I mean, that fits Harry to a T. I'll talk about Oedipus complex because it is quite a subject in maybe another video. But my first takes are this. He talks about his mother. He's married his mother, and all he does is talk about his mother. In the first 50 pages or so, it's like, me mother, me mother, me mother, me mother. Now, I don't know whether they're using that as a tool to kind of go, oh, you want some background of when my mum was murdered. So he's obviously doing that as a tool to get you to buy the book, I'm sure. But it feels a bit weird. For me, personally, in my view, it's just me mother, me mother, me mother, me mother. Me dad did some handstands or headstands in boxer shorts. TMI. We don't want to know that. Well, do we? That's a question I've got to ask you. In the comments, please. Are we just worn out? Are we fatigued by Harry and the Pound Shop Diana? Have we just had enough before I get into the book? If you want me to read it, I will do. But if you don't want me to read it, just say. Because the Pound Shop Diana's got her turn next. What will that include? So comment away, please. My name's Adrian Allen. Another quickie. Love quickies. My name's Adrian Allen. Thank you for your likes, subscriptions, ding the bell. And don't forget, there'll be another video coming soon. See you then.